On this episode of the Nerdiest podcast, we will be taking a nostalgic deep dive to do a tier list of every single LEGO video game that we have played, and we're so excited, but as you can tell by the title, we have some exciting news from our host with the most, who by this time next year might not be as sleep deprived as he will feel the touch of a woman. Stay tuned. Hello and welcome to the Nerdiest podcast, the show where nerds talk about nerdy things. As always, I'm one of your hosts, Mr. Jackson Glass, and today I am joined, as always, by my ride or die, the host with the most, who is always sleep deprived, Mr. Nick Barrett. And today we are going to give you the ultimate tier list of every LEGO video game. We have a full tier list. I believe there's 57 games on this. We have not played all of them, but we will be doing a pretty comprehensive ranking and giving you thoughts on all of these games. But before we do that, let me just ask, Mr. Nick, how was your week?
Well, you know, It's funny you mention that. It's funny
I
ask.
ask. No,
funny you ask.
I always ask. I always ask how your week was.
So,
part of the
as the title suggests, I got engaged this past weekend, which was really exciting. I have been permitted, as you can see by my hoodie here, under new management, speak to my fiance. I have been permitted to share the story with the podcast audience, as I will regale you now. So
you're kinder than I am. I shared my engagement story without permission.
Well,
so.
yeah, but she also didn't know she was getting engaged. So
yeah, that's based.
that's the thing is, like, your episode where we talked about Lego. See, we're bringing it full circle. We did Jackson's engaged, so let's talk about Legos. Now we're doing Nick's engaged, so let's talk about Legos.
Yeah.
But yours was a
pre-game.
Pre-game. On the engagement. Mine is a post-game. So now we need to get a third
your
host
post-game interview
who will do it, like, we can do an episode while they're getting engaged. So, like,
doing it
live during the game.
Screw it, we're doing it live.
So,
tell me about it.
I went up to Canada this weekend. My girlfriend is from the country of Canada. I was going to say lovely country, but I mean, you know.
It's okay. If it's so
and
lovely,
I mean, she would agree with me too. Like, so
if it's
I
so
went
good,
up there,
why do they all want to come here?
And if eagle-eyed listeners will remember, I also went up to Canada in March, and I was going to visit her, but I didn't. Like, I was keeping that pretty on the down low.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, oh, it's whatever. So went up there to visit her. She had no idea I was going to propose while I was up there. It was a really great night. I had a plan of how I wanted things to go in my head, because I had, like, the ideal proposal of, like, oh, we're going to go to this place and we're going to do it at this time and it's going to be such a nice scenery and it's going to look great. And then God had other plans and that did not happen. So we ended up doing it, like, in this place I never would have expected in, like, a bajillion years. Like, it was, like, the last place I ever would have expected. But it was really nice. It was a really, like, good tender moment that we were able to share, just the two of us. And I have a video on my phone of the whole thing that no one will ever see except
for
the two of us.
Patreon listeners only.
Whoa. Okay,
no,
hold on now.
I'm joking.
Do not volunteer me what I'm doing with my content. Thank you very much. Maybe one of the only pieces of content that I filmed this year that wasn't for, YouTube video.
Referring to the video of your proposal as content feels wrong, but I don't know what else you would call it.
I guess just a video. Like,
yeah,
it's just a video.
I got all this content on my phone, and it's like pictures of my dog. Like, why do you say it like that?
So we did that, and then part of the reason I did it up there is because I wanted her whole family to be there, and I knew that was really important to her. So I just made it happen. Her whole family was there. They were able to celebrate with us. My mom actually surprised me and flew up there. My mom and my stepdad, which was really crazy. Was not expecting that. And then we just kind of got to hang out all day Saturday. And I flew back home Monday afternoon. And here's the thing. My flight was wicked delayed on Thursday when I was leaving. I got to the airport like 2 hours early because the government shut down, right? Because I was like, oh, okay. Like,
is it still shut down?
Yeah, we're going on like week 4, dog.
I can't even keep up with any of this anyway.
And you know, honestly, it makes me wonder, like, how necessary is the government? Because like
we're kind of shut down. Like, but
it's
like,
week 3, but I'm still here.
Like, well, like, and everyone knows that if a world event doesn't affect me, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of that's the end on that period.
So I had gotten to the airport early because I was like, okay, well, you know, TSA is all federal employees, air traffic control, like all the things. So I just want to make sure I have plenty of time in case there's like a wicked delay during security. No delay. Walk through in like 5 minutes. Not that bad. So I'm like, okay, well, I have an abundance of free time. So I like walked to the airport, got myself some food, got some dessert, sat down. As I was sitting down eating my food, I get a text from my flight that's like, hey, you've been delayed like 30 minutes from like, it was like from 6:05 to like 6:45. Like you've been delayed like 30, 40 minutes. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Cause it was cited for unscheduled maintenance.
Sweet.
On this flight. So
Why
I was like,
didn't
okay,
they just schedule it is
well,
the question.
I would
who's
rather
to say?
you fix the plane and
Right.
give me a safe plane to fly on than it crash somewhere between here and Canada. So, so another 20 minutes goes by,
Based.
another delay, down to 7:17. I'm like, okay. 20 minutes goes by, 7:37. Another 20 minutes, 7:57. I'm like, okay. And then it goes to 8:16. And I was like, okay. I can't, Lord, this flight needs to stop getting delayed. I can't do this anymore. I can't. So I'm like sitting there, 20 minutes went by and I was like, okay, come on. Prayers up, gang. Prayers up. And they came on the speaker in the terminal and they were like, hey, we just want to let you know your flight is in the air and it'll be here in roughly like 2 hours. We'll get you on. Sorry for the delay. And I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Wait,
Still
so
had
the
2
plane
hours before I got on the
wasn't
plane.
Even there?
No, the plane was still in Canada. That's why they had to keep delaying it.
Oh,
because it wasn't there.
So it wasn't even like it wasn't.
No,
even
it wasn't
like
even
it
in
was
the
there,
States.
and they were cool.
Yeah,
Cool
it got
beans.
stuck.
So they're like,
in
once we
Canada.
fix it, it'll be 2 hours.
Yeah, so I still had like 2
Sweet.
hours to kill before boarding time. So I just went and walked the entire airport twice. Got I
nice.
think 13,000 steps in.
Oh my gosh.
And that only took me an hour. So
you know what?
um,
Ultimate life hack.
finally got on the plane, got on the flight, got there. I don't think we got back to her place until 1 a.m.
Gosh.
And mind you, I'm going from I live in Central Time. I went into Eastern Time, so I lost an hour technically.
So it felt
going
like
there.
2 a.m.
So I was like, holy
That's
moly, dude!
tough.
It only feels like midnight, but it's 1 a.m. and I'm exhausted.
Listeners also have to understand that, and I can say this because I've done so many like trips with you. Nick is a creature of habit. And when his routine and habits are broken, it's detrimental to his health and
Yes.
mood. And so the second that he's not in bed, by the time that he needs to be in bed, it's everyone's problem. Not even in like a mean way. Not even in a mean way. Just in a like, oh, yeah, you are someone that needs to be on schedule or else. Like
So it's funny you say, like, I really lived up to the host with the most who's always sleep deprived because we didn't go to bed until like 3 a.m. because we just stayed up like chit-chatting, catching up and all that.
because you're there. Like,
And then we got up. I think my body like forcibly woke me up at 7 a.m. because that's when I normally get up at home to go to work. And I like rolled back over, put my sleep mask back on. I'm like, no, we're not doing this. We're not. No. So then I slept until like 8. I got another hour. So I'm running on like 5 hours of sleep-ish. So then we get up. We hung out with her family all day on Friday, which is the day I proposed. But I'm running on 5 hours of sleep.
Of course.
And I'm already like stressed and nervous about it. Not that she was going to say no, but just that like, because I had this whole like surprise party planned for her. I had like all this stuff, like hoping it goes well. So I was already like on edge and nervous about that. And having to keep this secret all day. And I was like, okay, it'll be fine though. Because like we can come back. We'll take like a power nap in the afternoon before we go on this like date night, Friday night. No such power nap happened. So not only is my social battery at like 0, my actual battery is nearing like 10%. And I'm like, okay, I'm exhausted, but I got to just keep pushing through. So, I mean, eventually I did. And like we made it through, did the proposal. She said yes, obviously.
I made it through.
I
the
guess
proposal.
I should have left. I should have led with that. Although I guess it was implied. So did that, and then we went to bed super late, or not super late Friday night, but we had to get up early Saturday morning because we were going to like spend the day with my family and her family, and we had to get up early because we had like kind of a drive to get there. So I didn't get a ton of sleep Saturday. Went to bed super late Saturday night, and then had kind of got to sleep in Sunday morning, but not really because we had to get up to go to church. And mind you, the whole like, here's the thing. I like love my new in-laws dearly. They're great. Like I don't want that to ever be misconstrued, but it's just the fact that like there were so many extended family and people at her church who kept asking like, where are you from? What do you do for work? When are you getting married? I'm like, I only have the answer to 2 of those questions right now. Like, I can tell you where I'm from and where I work, and that's about it. I cannot tell you when we're getting married. I don't know. We just got engaged yesterday.
That happens.
So I had to answer that question maybe no less than 20 times.
Sweet.
So that was like...
Did I not tell you that?
No, you did.
I did say that.
You were like, you're going to be... Your patience will be tested in ways it never has, but you'll be so happy that you won't care. And I'm like, yeah, that was pretty accurate. Like...
Yeah, no, I think that my favorite meme I think I've ever seen... And this is someone that I love my family and I love my in-laws too. Like I'm very blessed to have 2 incredible families that I love dearly. But I think my favorite meme of all time is it's this tweet and a guy says, planning your wedding is your only chance to do a group project with your parents. And it's very telling. And I'm just like, yeah, that's how it is. That's the experience. And you know what?
Does it get better post-marriage, or do they just start asking you when you're going to have kids?
I was going to say my family is very kind to not ask when we're having kids. But I'm not going to pretend it hasn't come up. Especially after like I got my first my nephew just dropped like this year. And so I love talking about babies like their albums. And so my nephew just dropped, and then they were like, does this make you want to have a kid? Like I was anti-kid for like the last 21 years. I was like, whoa, hold on.
It does make me want to have a kid. However, have you seen the economic conditions right now? Like
it does.
Come on, guys.
But also like my diet plan is being poor right now. Like I can't.
Yeah, I can't afford to feed another kid.
Like, you know, I lost a ton of weight because when I eat dinner, it also has to be lunch. So,
right. You're like, oh, that's double okay.
Do you think I can feed a child? Absolutely not. Also, a smaller version of me would wreak havoc in my life because I can do that to myself without having a smaller version of me. Thank you very much.
That's real.
Yeah, no, it'll come up. You'll get a lot of when's the date? What's the date? What's the venue? And these are all very like well-intentioned questions. It's just incredibly stressful. And so it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be amazing. You guys are phenomenal.
It's that, but also like I have to tell him like I don't know, because obviously she lives in Canada and I live in the U.S. and she's moving here, so we have to go through like the whole visa process of coming down here. Because if we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it right. All right, none of this like I'm just gonna jump the border and figure it out later. Now I will say, caveat though, in doing all of my research on how that process goes, I understand. Like I understand why people just jump the border. I'm not saying it's right, because it's not. It's wrong. It's still illegal. But like I understand. I get it. Like I don't support it. I think it's wrong.
Right.
But also I understand. Like I can sympathize with you.
This is difficult
because it is a lot easier to just figure it out later. So that's that. I'm engaged
Illegal
now.
things are usually easier.
And we are now. Listen, if you were worried about getting wedding updates, I mean, I won't have a wedding update for you every week. I'll tell you that.
Right, of course.
I probably won't have any significant updates until like, I don't know,
next year,
9 months from now. Like,
yeah.
Then we can talk about some significant updates. But
it's gonna be great.
There will be a period of time where I disappear for like 2 weeks. It'll be my time to disappear, and I say 2 weeks, I mean like a month. I meant 2 episodes.
This is the last time this happened was we always said the only thing that would get you away from the podcast was Tears of the Kingdom or getting married,
and both are true.
It's called priorities.
Yeah, so I'll be gone. Jackson will be left in charge. Don't worry, I'll teach him how to edit it. It may be a little more minimal than normal. But we'll get it done.
I told him that the show's going to turn into like when the Conan O'Brien show kept going during the writer's strike, and it was just like him spinning coins on his desk for an hour.
Yeah.
I was like, this is like when you get, left with your dad for the weekend, and the only thing he knows how to make is pancakes.
If we if everything goes according to plan, our wedding should be closer to the end of the podcast season, so you might not we just might take an extended break between like end of next year's season and the beginning of the following season, which would be season 9, by the way. That's crazy to think about. Dear
Lord. Can I make an observation?
You absolutely can.
I'm hoping you could agree with. We definitely had time to record a podcast on my wedding day.
We absolutely did. We didn't do anything during the day.
Because when you're
we sat there and twiddled our thumbs and played Jackbox.
Yeah. No, when you're on the groom side, it's like, well, because my wedding was at like 6 p.m. And so it was like, we need to be ready for photos at 5. Yeah, it's 9 a.m. Like, what are we doing? Like, why didn't I bring my microphone?
We will be doing a podcast now that now that I've gone through a wedding,
right?
And like, even though we've talked about like doing the whole like, oh, let's go out and get breakfast, do the first look and all that. I'm like, there's an hour in there somewhere. Like, it's in there.
It's
somewhere.
In there. Oh, it absolutely
we'll find it.
Is.
Like,
don't think
live
it's
podcast
not.
season finale.
That's
live from Nick's wedding. Our 2026 year in review.
That would go so.
Just we're like all suited up and everything. Like, oh, this was not for the episode. Well, no, we didn't get dressed for the wedding. This was for the episode. We just happened to be going to a wedding after the fact.
Have you seen that that meme where it's like your wedding? Or
yes.
It's like wedding severe thunderstorm warning. That's like us, but it's a podcast.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So
that's been consuming a lot of my time.
Do you have anything that you would say to a young nerd like yourself who maybe felt hopeless at one point?
Never give up. Your Twitter wife is out there somewhere. That's my advice to you.
That's on church.
In all honesty though, like being genuine, I think and I don't say this as a dig at nerds, but like,
right, of course.
If you are just a genuine like nerd who, works your 9 to 5, is responsible with your money, showers every day, hopefully, like, you will find someone. I think there's a lot of, like, there's this stigma that, like, women don't want nerds. That's not true. That's not true at all. Because honestly, women want nerds. They just don't want to admit it, because nerds are the ones who are like, I'm not going out to the bar tonight. I could be sitting here playing Tears of the Kingdom on my Switch too. Like,
right.
you're always going to know where I'm at, because if I'm not at work, I'm at home. I'm somewhere in this house doing something. Like, I'm not out at the bar at 2 a.m. and you got to come pick me up, or I'm not out flirting with other girls at the club. Like, you know where I'm at, okay? So
because the little switch icon pops up and you see I'm online.
Yeah, you hear the little dink, and then the switch turns on, and you're like, oh, he's okay.
Oh yeah, he's fine.
So
Do
I
not
would
worry
say
about
just keep being yourself, and don't like find areas where you need to improve, because that was something I did. Was like, I work out consistently, I go to church, read my Bible, like I have a community of friends outside of that, and I think just having that is very key in finding a relationship like that. And it'll happen when it's supposed to happen, because I, like, looking back, did not think we were going to start dating when we did.
Right.
Like, just based on where I was at with my life circumstances. Like, I had literally just come off of, like, I had a crush on this girl at church, and I was like, oh my gosh, she's the one.
My gosh,
she's
I
going to be my
forgot about
wife.
her.
And we went out to coffee once, and I was like, yep, that's her. And then she moved away, and then a month later, I started dating my now fiance. Like, like it just kind of comes out of nowhere. And I didn't even go into our, like, friendship with the expectation that we were ever going to get married. Like, I was just, oh, this is a cool person, I want to get to know you better. And the relationship kind of bloomed from there. So that's my advice, is just be genuine, be yourself, and don't feel like you need to change yourself for people, especially for women. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
I've tried that before too, and it's not
worth it.
Not
it doesn't
worth
work. It doesn't work because they see through it.
Right.
And, like, I don't want to, like, stereotype, but just like, I'm like, women are smarter. Like, they know. They're so, like, emotionally in tune with what you're doing. They know that you're not being genuine. They know you're not being real. Also, hot tip for anyone that needs it. Listen, fellas, if you're on the Old Spice deodorant, like I've been redeemed.
Get off.
Listen, get off the Old Spice. Can I keep you 100? This is advice from a married person, because a single person would never have anyone tell them this. My wife said, I don't know what you're doing messing around with Old Spice, but you need clinical deodorant. And I said, what on earth are you talking about? She's like, dead serious, you need clinical deodorant. And I was like, what do you mean? And so my Old Spice ran out, and I was like, whatever, I'm going to go for it. When I tell you, I used to apply my Old Spice like 2 or 3 times a day. I'm once in the morning, and it's still there at like 11 p.m.
Yeah.
You got to get the clinical. It's like the Dove Men Clinical Protection. Guys, it's better for your skin. Gosh, not sponsored, but also, like, I know our core demographic. I know you guys, and I know you're on that Old Spice, because I was too. I know you, because I was too. Let me give you a little help. Get on that clinical.
That's so fair.
Thank you very much.
I aside from getting engaged, there is one thing I want to share in my weekly recap, and then I'll pass it over to Jackson, and I'll stop yapping here. So I meant to talk about this on the last episode, and I just forgot, because I started talking about Tron, which is so unfortunate. So I started an experiment about, I think by the time this episode comes out, it'll have been 4 weeks, so a month. I found that Instagram Reels was being very detrimental to my mental, emotional, and spiritual health.
Oh yeah.
So I said, all right, we're cutting Instagram Reels. And I did. And it was one of those, like, I had to hit rock bottom, where I spent like 45 minutes doom scrolling with a migraine. And I was like, that didn't help. I actually feel worse. So I just, like, cold turkey deleted Instagram off my phone. Like, all of my accounts are still there. I've gotten on since then to, like, post about some pictures with my fiance and post about our engagement, like that kind of stuff. Just, to keep the social media friends involved on what's going on. And then I'll disappear. I made a joke that I hit my 3-post quota for the month. And I'm done for the year, even though that's not entirely true.
Like, I'll be back when I have a kid.
Like, yeah, I'll be back when I get married. And yeah, so I deleted that, and I've been a month without Instagram Reels. And the thing is, I can't do YouTube Shorts. I don't know what it is about YouTube Shorts. They just don't
The content
click
is different.
the same way. I find myself watching shorts, like if they pop up on my home feed, I'll click one
Yeah.
that looks good, and then I swipe back out of it. I don't like just keep mindlessly doom scrolling.
Yeah.
And I can't do Facebook because Facebook's arguably worse than Instagram.
Yeah.
Facebook, legitimately, I think either because it tracks my algorithm from Instagram or because I just don't use the app and it thinks I'm a geriatric 75-year-old. All
Yeah.
of it is AI slop that's like, I'm a time traveler from the year 2537, and here's what's going to happen for the rest of 2025. A comet's
Yep.
going to hit the Earth, and then aliens, and then blah. And I'm like, people believe this? Like,
yeah.
Some
Yeah.
grandma out there saw that and texted her grandkid
They're
and
like,
was like,
"Oh my
you got
gosh,
to brace, the aliens are coming at the end of October. And I'm like,
Yeah.
no. So it's either that or crypto pump and dumps.
Yep.
So Facebook is worse. So, but the result of that is, one, I've been a lot more engaged in talking to people, like my coworkers and stuff. When we're at lunch, I don't feel the need to mindlessly scroll. But also, I found
Right.
that I'm watching more long form videos now. And I've been getting through more like podcasts. And I watched a 35-minute video the other day about this guy who built an entire like Minecraft world out of Lego. Like
Whoa.
caves,
That's cool.
ocean, like temple. I'll have to send it to you. It was really good.
Please,
I watched that.
Please do.
I watched a 15-minute video of this guy building like different Lego contraptions to sink a boat in a fish tank.
Yes.
Like,
I saw that.
I was like, dude, hold on. And like my
That's awesome.
algorithm is currently Lego baited because I also got on
Yep.
like the people who put their Lego trains out in the garden and stuff. So there's that.
That's
but I've
the
been watching
dream.
more
That's the dream.
video essays, and I also feel like it's
Yeah.
spurring my own creativity a little more because I see how people do these long form videos, and I'm like, oh, okay, I understand how to do long form. So like,
Right.
I will keep making shorts all day long, right? I'll take the feed, all right?
Right.
I'll be part of the problem, but I'm not gonna consume.
I'm not gonna
you
let
know what I
that
mean?
problem
It's
affect
like
me.
it's like Mark Zuckerberg invented Facebook, and he's like, yeah, but I don't let my kids use it.
He's like, I'm
come
not
on
on.
now.
Yeah.
Like, no way. So,
No,
Those are my
literally.
findings from being short form detox,
Good word.
if you
Good
will.
word.
So, and I
Good
pass
word.
it off to you as I drop my pen twice in the span of 5
Man.
seconds.
Well, congratulations. I'm
Thank
so
you.
glad that it all went well. Your mom called me the night before and was like, why would you? I cannot believe you think I wouldn't be there. I'm flying out there tomorrow. Told me all this stuff. She was so excited. So good stuff. I'll be honest. I did like nothing this week. I don't really have anything exciting to talk about. I've been like super deep into school. And that's pretty much that about that. And I quite literally have nothing to add because Nick's story was so amazing. I wanted to yield my time to let you
Fair enough.
flesh out the story in its entirety. But I will say I'm very excited to talk about some Lego games. But
Before that,
that.
can I just make a note real quick?
Yes,
I
you
was thinking
can.
about this week. The podcast itself is such a time capsule because
yes.
it's crazy to me that you can go back. If you go all the way back to episode 1, like from 1 to now 164,
Yep.
if you go back, you can listen to me go from being single to dating for 3 years to single again for like a year and a half to dating again to now engaged. And in
And
that,
then
that's
married.
just me. And then in that, we also went from like, you were single for a long time.
Long.
And then you started dating.
Well, you don't
and
have
then
to
you
say it
got
like that.
engaged. And then, well, let's be real. She was your first girlfriend. Like,
Right, she was.
Listen,
She was-
you won
she
the
was my
jackpot
only
here.
girlfriend.
You got
Yeah, no, that's why they
one
call
and
me
done,
the
man.
the A1 take, if you will.
So they don't call you that. But it's just really interesting to see like how much of our lives have been captured, even though
Mhm.
it's not like a life podcast. You know what I mean? Like
Right,
we're not sitting here
right.
like, oh, let me tell you about my
This
life.
is my
It's-
life, right?
This just stuff kind of happened to be talked about while we're, ranking
It just
Lego
happened
games or talking about our
anyway.
movies and
Yeah.
like that kind of stuff. So I just think that's really cool. And
I think that's awesome. And I think it's such an interesting testament to how your interests can connect you to other people.
Yeah.
And how it's like, yeah, you come for the Lego games. You come for the anime discussion. You come for the Superman review. But, like, it's so much more than that. Where it's like, I don't keep doing the Nerdiest podcast 164 episodes later because I love reviewing movies. That's part of it.
Right.
And I love talking about games, but it's like there is a deeply human connection happening every time we hop on the microphone. And I hope that everyone listening can feel that and understand the passion that we have behind this show to not just be like another YouTube thing you have on in the background, but like we're actually here. Like it's part of our like mission statement is to like have joyful like connection through. It's oh gosh, I'm sorry, I'm butchering our mission statement now.
It's okay. I don't remember it off the top of my head either.
Sorry guys, I'm gonna pull it up.
It's here
okay.
somewhere.
Yeah, it's to celebrate all things nerdy through fun, high-quality episodes. We aim to build, it's vibrant, encouraging community of fans who love great stories and good laughs. And so, like, that is why we do weekly recap. That's why we do these things where we just give insights into our lives because we want you to do that for us. Like, we want to connect with you. This is how we build community. And I think that we're so quick to be like, well, I just don't have any friends. Like, I don't want to do this. And I'm like, look, I love Lego games. Nick loves Lego games. Let's talk about Lego games. But also, I don't just want to talk about Lego games. I don't just want to talk about Minecraft. I don't just want to talk about Superman. I'm here to build a vibrant community with you and everyone else that's listening. And I hope that you can feel that. I hope that joy radiates off of everything we do because we're here for the love of the game. And that time capsule is crazy. Like, especially when you go back and you look at, like, the baby versions of us.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, yes.
my
like
word.
Those 2021 episodes when we first started doing video, I was like, oh, my gosh, I look so young, even though that was only 4 years ago. Like, that was a whole presidential term ago.
Which is so funny because I remember when we switched to video and it was like, how are we going to pull this off? Like, this is this incredible technical feat to, like, do video. And now it's like, why would we not?
Right.
It's like, when would you, like, so just like the innovation. And so we've come a long way. And so I'm very excited. I'm very excited when wife privilege kicks in and we can have 2 new guests.
We gotta do that. We gotta do an episode with all 4 of us. What we're gonna talk about, I don't know, but
the TNP
we'll
double
think
date.
of something now.
That's what it's gonna be called.
No, we gotta do a Mario Party live stream. That's what it is.
Oh my gosh, Amy would never do that. She gets actually like pissed at Mario Party. But it's also just because I win. So
yeah, no, listen, skill issue, get better, get good, forehead. Jeez.
Get good. Yeah, she's actually gotten like really good at Mario Kart though. So like I actually kind of have to like put up an effort to win.
Dude, freaking Maddie smoked me at Mario Kart when she was here. We were playing. Dude, she's like kind of cracked at 200cc. Like. And I'm not just listen, I'm not just saying that to be like a glazer, right? Like, no, that's genuine. Like,
yeah, you're like
we played, and I thought like, I was like, oh, I'll go easy on you, blah blah. Like, I just
you get hustled.
dude, I got smoked. I was like, wow.
Yep.
Finally, someone who can match my Mario Kart energy. I was like, dude,
this whole generation of parents is gonna be like really rough because it's gonna be like. Oh, let's play Mario Kart. And
I'm not going easy on my kids. I'll tell you right now.
Mommy and Daddy are fighting again. It's
fighting again. Settle it in Mario Kart.
My gosh. But hey, we're so glad you're here. Thank you so much for listening. If you like what we do here, please give us a 5-star review on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon, on Fubu and Weeboo or wherever the heck you're listening. And subscribe on YouTube if you have not yet. We're very, very close to the monetization threshold on there. And so if you want to support, small local business, there I said it. If you want to support local business, please subscribe to the Nerdiest Podcast on YouTube, and all the links to all our personal social media is in the description down below. Now, mushy gushy talk over. Time to be men and rank some freaking Lego games.
Yep.
I have played, I would honestly, more of these games than I expected.
I switched the video over. I can actually see you now. Oh, thank God.
Hi.
It was so weird to record and not see your face.
I still can't see you, so I don't
well,
even
sucks
get
to
that.
suck, man.
Well, also, the last time we did a tier list on YouTube, it kind of blew up, and everyone was like, why can't I see the tier list on screen?
That's not true. We've already done a tier
like,
list this year. Remember we did the video game movies?
Okay, sorry. When we did a tier list a while ago, it was like, why can't we see the tier list on screen? And we were like, oh, sorry, didn't realize people watched on YouTube. So
sorry, guys, didn't know there was an audience.
Whoopsie.
Here.
So there you go. Enjoy watching this tier list. From the top, let me hear it.
I can't read
Batman.
that. I need you to like zoom in so you can read it, because like some of them I can't.
Oh, Batman the video game.
Never played.
Guys, this is criminal. I know I'm gonna get crucified for this. Never played.
Okay.
I own it. My siblings played it, but
listen to
I've
this
never
guy.
I've
This
never been a
fake
Batman
fan over
guy.
here did not have a Nintendo DS, so he doesn't understand the difference between playing the console Lego games and the DS Lego game. All right,
Listen,
fake fan right here, dude.
I asked for a Nintendo DS for Christmas as a kid, and I didn't get one. I got a karaoke machine instead.
Listen,
So
I worked for my Lego games, which I will come back to with Lego Star Wars 3.
But my collar's blue.
Listen, man. I worked for my 3DS, all right? My mom said, I'll meet you halfway.
Oh my
if you can get
I
half
tried
of it,
to pull that.
I'll pay the other half. And I was like, got
Dude,
it. And then I did it.
I tried to pull that junk on my mom because I wanted the Great Devourer Lego set, and it was $120, which now I'm looking back and I'm like,
that's cheap.
That's a really good set for $120.
It's a good deal.
And I was like, I'll give you $60 if you give me $60. And she was like, No, that's stupid.
Did you see, not to get off topic, did you see that $500 fish tank set?
Yeah. What was
that's
that
like
about?
Not worth $500.
What was that about? Get a Millennium Falcon. Get a Millennium Falcon.
Yeah,
what is
just
wrong
spend
with
the extra
you?
$300 and get. By the way, the UCS Millennium Falcon is, well, maybe not. I was told I get to put one Lego set on the wedding registry, so I have to choose like ever
one that'll
so
actually
wisely.
get bought.
Because I can't put like the Venator Starship on there.
Yeah, no, literally.
Because no one's gonna buy it, or maybe I don't know. Maybe one of my like super rich relatives will come through and buy it for me.
You'll be shocked at what people buy off your wedding registry. You really will be. So, yeah, never played Lego Batman DS either.
What a dude. Cringe.
Are you keeping your tiers S, A, B, C, D, F?
Yeah, I'll just keep them default.
Okay. Have you played Lego Indiana Jones 2?
Not on the console, but I did play it on the DS.
Okay, so give me your DS ranking, and then I
DS
played it on
ranking?
the Wii.
Honestly, TBH, probably like, I'll say D, just because
D?
like it wasn't like I'm thinking about the other games on this list, and I'm like, I mean, it was
fine. Look, dude, I played it on the Wii. It's just not it. I'm also gonna go D.
D.
Maybe
okay.
even F. Like it was just not. It
didn't hit the same as like the original one.
I'm going F.
But also,
I'm going F.
Here's the thing. Okay, wait. Okay, we probably should have established this. Are we doing one list?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we should. I think that's more fun.
Yeah. It like I remember seeing the advertising for it and being like, "Oh, that's great," and then like not good.
Yeah. So, are you keeping the DS in D, or are you moving it to F?
No, I keep it in D for DS.
Okay. D for D's nuts. Y'all.
That's not where I was going with that.
Lego Harry Potter years 1 through 4.
All right, you speak on this. I've never played it, so I'll just go ahead and put the DS version and never played.
I'm gonna keep, guys. Lego Harry Potter year 1 through 4. S tier. Absolute freaking S tier.
I need you to make a case for it.
So here's my case. So when I was in high school, me and my older sister would play this game on the Xbox 360. And it is so broken. It is so like buggy and weird. But it's that level, but it's those things that give it so much charm. These Lego games from this era where the cutscenes just sound like grunting was just the peak.
I missed that.
It was just the peak. And Lego Harry Potter was so experimental for no reason. They were adding open world Hogwarts, open world Diagon Alley. They were adding like those weird back room levels like Lego Star Wars had where you had to destroy a city for some reason. They had all this stuff. We played this game for a year pretty much every night. And we got to 99.8% completion on it. And we were like, what on earth are we missing? What could possibly be the problem? And we realized that there's one collectible, because there's 4 crests for the houses as the collectible for this game. And the Slytherin crest in the second movie on the train was glitched into a wall. And I was like scrubbing Reddit, scrubbing YouTube, all these things. It was just stuck. And all these like game forums from like 2010 were like, yeah, you're just out of luck. Like it just sucks to suck. And so we're sitting at this save file at 99.8%. And we were like, well, we got to run it back. We started a second save file that night. And when I tell you we spent another year playing this game because it was so much fun. We did not even care that we had to do it again. It was a joy to do it again. This game is unhinged. It's weird. It's funny. It's buggy. It's charming. The soundtrack rips. The story was incredible. Like the collectibles are fun. The spell mechanic is amazing. It's just one of the most fun Lego games because it was when those Lego games were so incredibly charming and weird. And it takes the world of Harry Potter, which is charming and weird, and it translated so well to Lego. I've pretty much 100% it twice. It needs to sit in the S tier.
You know what? I'll let it go.
Thank you.
I'll let you have it.
So I'll let you speak to this one because I've never played.
Oh, dude, I got a story for this one too.
Lego Star Wars 3.
Dude, okay.
Never played.
Hear me out. All right. It's, for me personally, it's an S tier game.
Okay.
But for the sake of the list, I want to put it in A because I think S is a little like over generous.
Right.
But specifically A tier for the Wii version. I've played the 3DS version. That junk goes in D. All right. You don't understand how much they nuked down versions of the Lego games for the like the handheld, I don't know why I put it in quotes, but like the handheld platforms.
Yep.
So in Lego Star Wars 3 on like Wii, Xbox, whatever, you could have these massive command bases and like summon in tanks and armies of clones and like droids if you were on the other side. Like it was this truly like open, almost like MMO type game.
Whoa.
But in the DS version, gone. None of the charm, none of the exaggerated swagger of Lego Star Wars 3 for the Wii was there. Like the graphics were worse. It was so sad. But Lego Star Wars 3, obviously it's also the Clone Wars, so that speaks a lot for me because I love the Clone Wars. And I don't know, man, it's just a great game. And also so fun story to go with this, and I'll keep it brief. When I was like, gosh, I want to say I was 8 or 9, I had saved up the $20 to go to Toys R Us and get Lego Star Wars 3, and I left it in my Lightning McQueen wallet, which for an 8-year-old, $20 is a lot of money.
Oh my gosh, I love this story.
I left it in my Lightning McQueen wallet, And then I left that in the trunk of my mom's like 2008 Ford Fusion.
Right.
Like, so then on her way home from work before we're going to Toys R Us, because I had been waiting all day, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so
Of
excited.
course.
She takes her car to the car wash. And then just comes home, you know, car's all clean and stuff. And I'm like, hey, do you still have my Lightning McQueen wallet? And she's like, oh yeah, it's in the trunk. Go in the trunk, not there, gone. And I'm like, okay, that's weird. She's like, oh, that is weird. So then we look for it. I start freaking out because I'm like,
I need
this
Lego
is what
Star
I've been
Wars
looking
3.
forward to all day.
Yeah.
Like, this is it. So it turns out the wallet had been stolen by the person cleaning the car. And mark my words, since this day, we have never gone to a full service car wash ever again.
That's crazy.
Only the self-serve ones. So we went back. The owner of the thing, like, they caught the guy on security cameras and everything. Like, it was
stealing
not just
your
conjecture.
$20.
He went into this like kid's Lightning McQueen Velcro wallet and took out a crisp $20 bill. Like,
That's
and
insane.
then got fired for it.
Yeah,
Like, he
rightfully
lost
so.
his job. And I'm like,
dog.
was
You're
that
gonna
$20 worth it?
You're gonna lose your job over $20 in a Lightning McQueen wallet. Like,
So-
get real.
A tier for me, honestly speaking. I'll
A-tier.
die on that hill. It's the
Never
best Lego
played.
Star Wars game. I said it.
We're gonna have a fight here in a little bit.
I said it.
We're
I
gonna
said
get
it.
in a massive argument near the end of this
Yeah.
episode.
All right.
Lego Pirates of the Caribbean. Thoughts?
Never played.
I'm gonna put it in B tier. Never played DS version, but had it on the Xbox 360. Very fun. I love Pirates of the Caribbean. Very fun, very charming, very adventurous. But it was kind of cut and dry. Kind of like, oh, I'm just gonna get like there wasn't anything that gave it like a sauce. There was no like special thing. It was just like play all the levels, get all the collectibles, do the bonus missions, get all the characters. That's it. And
Yeah.
so, banger soundtracks. Pirates of the Caribbean translates very well to Lego, and they're kind of like oddball slapstick humor. But it just doesn't have a sauce. Doesn't really, good piece of chicken, but could use some more sauce.
Honestly,
And that's
maybe
what I
this
got.
isn't a hot take. I think all of these older Lego games should be remastered in HD and put on Switch.
I agree.
Like
I agree.
Lego Star Wars 3, Lego I was shocked they didn't do a port or anything of Lego Indiana Jones, at least 2.
I mean,
When Dial of Destiny came out.
I have Marvel superheroes on the Switch.
I know, but I mean, like, Lego Star Wars 3, Pirates of the Caribbean, like,
Yeah, some of the better ones.
why is the complete saga not on Switch? You know what I mean?
Well, because they want you to buy Skywalker Saga.
Yeah, I know. That's so lame.
We'll talk about that in a bit. What is this game?
Lego
The-
Star Wars, the video game, the first one. I have not played it.
Never played.
Okay.
Sorry, y'all.
All right, here's Harry Potter
Lego
again.
Harry Potter years 5 through 7. I played it for a bit, tried it. I'm gonna say B tier as well. Maybe is that too generous? I don't want to be too kind. I'm gonna go C tier, TBH, for 5 through 7.
All right.
Never played DS version, but like, here's the thing, because part of it is because I'm such a shill for the years 1 through 4, but 5 through 7, and this is just the nature of the story. It got really serious, but this was also kind of like right on the cusp of Lego games, like kind of like changing and like switching into a more modern gaming sense. And so 5 through 7 kind of suffers from that, and it just lacks the original charm that I think made the first one so special. So it's fine. It's not bad. It's just kind of boring. And I'm going to put it in C tier.
Fair enough. Lego Batman 2.
Never played.
Me either.
I didn't realize Lego Batman, like the games, had such a huge like cult following until this year.
Well, there's
'Cause
a
they were-
third
because they
one.
they announced the new one.
Yeah, which looks dope, by the way. I
looks
will be
great.
getting that on Switch too.
I never played a Lego Batman game. Batman was never my thing. Like, that was not my jam. Even as a kid.
That works out great because my fiance has never played a Lego game ever.
Oh, word.
So I said, all right, I'll get Lego Batman, the new one, and we can play it together. Because she loves DC. Like, DC is her thing.
Oh, yeah.
And she loves Batman. So I'm like, okay, I'll get that. We can play that. That'll be your first. And then if you like that, we'll go back and do some of the older ones.
Yes.
Lego Lord of the Rings.
Have you played?
I played the demo of the 3DS version.
Does
that count?
I'm going to say I played on the Xbox 360. I'm going to go freaking another S tier.
All right, hold on. You got to justify that. You don't get to just slapstick willy-nilly stuff in S tier.
So I think Lego Lord of the Rings has the second best open world lobby of Lego games. First will come in a little bit. But the ability to walk, you can go anywhere on the map. Like, they really just opened you up to the entire world, and you could go on the whole journey they do in the lobby. Not even in levels. You could go in the lobby. You could walk through the Shire. You could walk to Mordor. You could, like, go to the Elven, whatever they call it. It's beautiful. And it's just, like, so cool. And they added the mithril item, like, abilities. Legendary. It does the mithril orb that makes people dance, and they have an incredible song that goes with it. Look it up on YouTube. The gameplay was phenomenal. The humor, I don't know why I specifically remember the humor in Lord of the Rings specifically being so funny, but it's hilarious. It's freaking hilarious. But the open world, and they have like 100 characters in this game. Like, there's so many freaking characters. The levels are super well designed. They're super, like, better designed than I've seen in other Lego games. This was one of my favorites. Me and my dad, like, our whole family, like, worked hard to 100% this one. So I think it deserves an S tier simply for that.
You know what? I'll give it to you. Why not? Better or worse than Harry Potter?
I'm going to say worse.
Okay.
But I'm just a shill, so.
Yeah, that's real. Me too.
Never played the DS.
Yeah, I played the demo, but I mean, it was such a bug. I'm putting it in D. Like, the DS version, you don't understand. Have you seen, like, the graphical comparison between the two?
I'm going to do a little look up.
Look up Lego Lord of the Rings on 3DS. It's awful. It's like
Nintendo 3DS.
Yeah, the Lego games on 3DS look horrendous.
Why did they?
Because the graphical power just wasn't there. It's not like today where, you know, the version that's on Switch looks a little worse, but it's not like a different game.
Dude, this is bad.
Yeah, it might as well be a different game.
It might as well be on, like, the GameCube. I mean, that's rough, buddy. I'm so sorry. But you could play it in the car.
Yeah, you sure could.
I'd also like to add, though, like, in our van, it was like a Honda Odyssey. We had an HDMI port in our back seat, and it had the little flip thing, and we had power, so we would put our Xbox 360 in the van.
Aren't you a lucky little boy, huh?
Yeah, we were rich. We were just rolling.
I was not. I was lucky to have a 3DS.
Okay, so tell me about Lego City Undercover.
Okay, Lego City Undercover. I've never played the 3DS version that's like a
Me
prequel,
neither.
so I'm just going to put it there. Lego City Undercover, I think I'm torn between B and C.
Really?
Because I'll drop it in C
I
for a second here.
I really like City Undercover.
I think one, it was a Wii U exclusive, which was so weird.
Yeah, no, that was
like
a choice.
That was certainly a decision to make.
What an odd time. Thank you, Nintendo Alarmo, for saving us.
And then it later got ported to like PS4, Xbox, and Switch.
Oh, yeah.
So thankfully it didn't die with the Wii U. I played it on Switch. It's not a bad game. I think it obviously feels very much like Lego GTA.
Yeah, I
because
was
you
gonna
just
bring
run
that
around,
up.
jump. Like it's got a pretty good open world.
Yeah.
I haven't finished it,
No,
but
I haven't either.
I would say I'll leave it in C for now.
I'm
like,
okay with C.
I think it's pretty solid
Yeah, I agree.
across the board.
Lego Chima something for the DS.
Nah, I never played it.
Never
Can
played.
we hold on? Can we pause? And did you ever watch Chima?
Dude, legendary show.
Dude.
Absolutely incredible. 10 out of 10.
It got
Like-
a little it got a little overhated just because it was trying to be like the replacement for Ninjago and then
Yeah.
never took off in the same way.
But like
Um,
that was an impossible feat though.
Yes.
Like Ninjago was like in the stratosphere.
Ninjago
they
was
were
at
like-
its peak when Chima was coming out.
Yeah, and then
Like-
it was like, and the sets. Can I keep it 100? Chima sets ripped. They were
That's
so
real.
good. They were so good. The little like the big wolf car, like the wolf tank, was just absolutely insane. And it was like Beyblades, and it was like
dude, I love that with the little like the speeders. You just
yes, the
rip 'em
speeders
and
were
then they
awesome.
Run off.
But like,
oh.
you know, you get it. Like the speeders were more difficult to use than the Spinjitzu. So it was like,
Yeah,
you know, show was great though.
yeah, real.
Um.
Lego Marvel
yeah.
Superheroes. I've never played.
Shut up. No, you. Okay.
So I'll just move the DS version.
I hate that you've never played this because I'm gonna have to make another case for S tier.
The Game Boy Advance
Um,
version of Lego Star Wars. Never played. Oh, just go ahead.
I'm
Okay.
gonna go. I'm making a case for Marvel superheroes in S tier.
Again.
Yeah, because no, I'm not gonna throw all of them in S tier.
You can't
but
keep
like,
putting every game you talk about in S tier, bro.
This might be my last one. Looking at no, I think there's one more that's going in S tier.
I see at least one more.
I have
that
one
I think
more
deserves
that I want in S tier.
well,
But here's the thing. Lego Marvel Superheroes, I think, has the actual best open world because you get to go through literally. You mean to tell me this game doesn't deserve S tier when they built a 1-to-1 model of New York City in this game that you could explore and to get collectives around? There was like freaking 200 gold bricks in this game that you had to find through the city. And it was so much fun because you got to just walk around and you could switch to the Iron Man suit. Mark 42 was the best one, TBH. And you got to fly around New York City. And it was so much fun. And you could hop in cars. You could like Grand Theft Auto people. You could get in their cars and you could drive around and destroy stuff. And there was quests and the levels are super fun. And you could be you could go onto the hover jet thing. You could like transform into the Hulk and like destroy stuff. They had any character known to man. Like you could be freaking like Squirrel Girl in this game. God knows why. And it was just there was so much content. I don't think I've played a Lego game with as much content as Lego Marvel Superheroes, and I really appreciate that.
you know what? I'll give it to you. Why not?
Thank you.
I really want to get this one on Switch just because you've like
I've gassed
sang
it up.
its praises and gassed it up, and it's always on sale for like $5.
I have it on my Switch. Just game
have
share
you-
it.
Have you seen the like the Lego sales? I have like pretty much all the Switch Lego games
Yes.
on my eShop, and they always are like, dude, I could get like all of the
There was,
Switch
like,
Lego games for
$6.
$30. It's
Yep.
crazy.
It's wild too. The only thing I will say about Marvel Superheroes that would maybe demote it to A is I think the levels are not very well designed. And I think the levels themselves have left me pretty frustrated at times. But the open world is like out of 10. So, do you think that is like worthy of demoting it?
Excuse me. Well, here's the thing. Like, levels are kind of like half of a game when it
Yeah.
comes to Lego games.
the
So I think
levels on
moving
this
it
one, like-
down is probably okay.
Sorry, guys. Marvel Superheroes goes to the top of A tier.
Mm,
Fine. It can go under Star Wars 3 because I've never played that one. So
that's what I thought.
Say.
That's what I thought.
Marvel Superheroes is fire, and the cutscenes are hilarious. And it's like the Marvel humor is the Lego humor, so it's like 1-to-1, and it's great. But the levels have left me very frustrated, and that kind of dawned on me. I was like, once I came down from my high of thinking about the open world, I was like, oh yeah, the levels are kind of not good.
All right,
what is that?
The Lego Movie video game.
Oh, dude. Have you played this one?
I have. I 100%ed it.
I did too. I actually also 100%ed it. What's your take on this? What's your take on this game?
Okay, so at the very least, I think it's B or higher.
Yes, I agree. 100% agree.
I think the only thing that holds me back is I think it didn't have the same kind of style as the other games. Does that make sense? Like,
yeah,
you know what I'm
agree.
talking about? How, like, Marvel superheroes and, like, Pirates of the Caribbean and Star Wars, like, all looked one way, whereas this felt the need to, for some reason, lean more into the cell shading, like,
what
art
was that
style,
about?
and I didn't really care for it.
Yeah.
I was like, I mean, the game's kind of fire. Like,
the game's
I
great,
liked
but
the master building
it
stuff.
Felt kind of lazy. Like,
it
the art felt cheaper.
And I don't know. I couldn't get behind that, even though I 100%ed the whole game.
Yeah.
What console did I play that on? I think I played it on Xbox. I think Hold on, let me check.
So this is the game. The only reason I played this game was because it came with when the Xbox One first came out. This is the game that it was bundled with.
I think my mom got me this for Christmas the first year I had an Xbox.
This was what came with our Xbox One. So it was, and maybe that has something to say for the art style. It was kind of a demo game. It was not really like let's push this to all the consoles game. It was more like, we want to release it with the Xbox One. But also, like, me and my younger sister Mary, like, ripped this game like every day. We love this game. The worlds are super fun. The transportation stuff is super fun. The collectibles are really enjoyable too. I think it's a really solid B tier.
Hold on. I'm trying to get into my Xbox account because Microsoft is stupid.
Oh my
They're like, do you want to use your passkey or your biometric? I'm like, no, just let me punch in my password, you freaking goober.
Just log in.
Dear
I'm going to assume
Lord.
you haven't played Lego The Hobbit.
No. We can keep moving while the Xbox app
I'll say my
signs me
piece. Lego The Hobbit is good. It's actually really, really good. It's a little... It's kind of like... It's Lego Lord of the Rings, but it's newer, so it's not near as charming, and like they actually had like real voicing dialogue for this one, which I just think was like the downfall of Lego. I'm gonna say Lego The Hobbit is a really solid. It really is a good game. I would say I would put it at the top of C tier.
Did I own this game?
Not quite B. But Lego The Hobbit can go at the top of C tier.
Oh, I did. Oh, that's the demo. That's not the full game.
Are you?
I know I played that one on Xbox.
Are you done?
Don't you lie to me.
Are you done?
I'm trying to find. I know I played the Lego Movie video game on Xbox, but it's not. It's lying to me and telling me that I didn't. Dude. So okay, where are we putting The Hobbit? Sorry, I got distracted.
I put it at the top of C tier, like
Okay,
not
top
quite
of C.
B, not quite B, but close.
Lego Ninjago Nindroids. Never played.
Never played.
Because you
Lego
didn't have a
Batman
freaking
3.
console. Okay.
Nope.
Batman 3. Never played.
Never played. Sorry, guys.
Lego Ninjago Shadow of Ronin. I'm gonna say I've played it.
That was a big deal. That one was a big deal. I didn't
say
play
middle
it.
of B.
Deal.
It was
Really?
good. It was like, so here's the thing. Way back in the day, it was like Ninjago exclusive content. Like it was not an adaptation of the show. It was
actually
an
built
original
for
story
3DS.
built for the 3DS that later got ported to iOS and Android, which was a weird thing that they started doing. for some, like they did it with like 3 games. They just decided that, yeah, we're going to put these on Xbox or on iOS and Android for like $5.
my gosh.
I'm like, that's strange. You can put them on that, but you can't put them on Switch?
I think I played like the web version of this game.
It was really good. The story was pretty
really
solid.
Good. Did you ever play like those web games on Lego.com where if you refreshed the page your progress wasn't saved?
Yes.
So I would keep the same like tab open for months at a time trying to play this game.
I
it was
also
so
had
stupid.
It's not on this list. There was a app game for Ninjago for the Tournament of Elements.
Yes.
And
Legendary.
I don't know why it's not on here, but that one was goated, dude. That one was good.
Yeah. I'll put it in middle of B tier. It looks really good.
Yeah, that's the only DS game that I feel like actually warrants getting moved
a good
up.
rating. Okay, Lego Jurassic World. Never played.
Never played, really?
Never played. I wasn't in on the Jurassic fad when they were coming out.
Yeah, me either. So I did play the 3DS version, and I will say that it's top of D tier because it's still
Top of D.
It's still the subpar DS
That's
experience.
So sad.
And like the actual like full version of the game has all this cool like you can do hybrid fusing, and essentially they kind of put your own like little park builder in there.
That's
and
cool.
all of that had to be stripped out for the 3DS version.
Yeah.
And it's
so
so
are you
dumb.
putting the full version somewhere?
No, because I've never played it.
Oh, you just know.
I just know because I watched other people play it.
Oh, okay. Lego Star Wars 2, the original trilogy.
Never played.
Never played.
All right.
Played.
Lego Dimensions, top of A tier.
Never played. Never played Lego Dimensions.
Dude, what?
When I tell you, here's the thing about Lego Dimensions. I grew up in a Skylander household. We were Skylanders or die. There was no Lego Dimensions. There was no Disney Infinity. There was no any. If it wasn't Skylanders, we didn't care because we were so invested in the Skylander market that we just couldn't afford to do something else, and we were all in.
That's
also
criminal, actually.
Also, Lego Dimensions and Disney Infinity are both shut down now. You can't even play them anymore.
So is Skylanders.
You can play Skylanders.
You can still play Lego Dimensions and Disney Infinity.
No,
they're just not actively making them.
Down? Yeah, but wasn't like the main thing for Dimensions like the online activity?
No, it
What
was
am I
like
thinking
putting
of?
the things on. It was not.
That's
no,
stupid. That's stupid.
They're all. Listen, I think if any company handled the Toys to Life genre well, it was Lego Dimensions.
Well,
I think
they actually had a toy to bring to life.
Yeah, no, 100%. I think that's where Lego Dimensions gets its up.
Yeah.
Is because it brought together all these different, like The Simpsons and Sonic and Lord of the Rings,
Fortnite
DC.
before.
Like it was Fortnite before all the things. I want to look up like all the different Lego Dimensions
so much
collabs.
There was so much.
That's the wrong tab.
This was a big deal. I wonder if we're gonna see a resurgence of the Toys to Life
No.
fad because
No,
it was like,
dude, amiibos are freaking $30. No.
Yeah,
No, we're not.
Well,
no way.
The new thing I'm seeing now at Target is the like the characters that'll read the story to you. Have you seen this?
No.
So it's like you get the box and it's like a little box. It's like a speaker, and it'll read stories to your children. You like put it by their bed, and you can buy the little characters. Like it's like Toy Story. There's a Ratatouille one. There's a ton of Disney ones. There's like I think there's some superhero ones, and you put the little character on the box and they read the story. Well, the characters are like $60, like absolutely off the walls expensive, and that's the newest version of Toys to Life that I've seen. But they're not even like toys; they're
So,
just
like,
like characters.
Here's some of your collabs. Like we got Back to the Future, Mission Impossible, Goonies, Harry Potter, DC, the Lego Movie, The Simpsons, Portal was one of them. Ghostbusters.
I forgot about
like
Portal Dog.
Sonic,
Holy
The
cow.
Wizard of Oz, like Doctor Who. Dude,
See, here's the thing.
Lego
Here's the
Dimensions
thing-
went crazy. It was
here's the
also
thing.
such an cheap and easy way to get some of these minifigures because the little packs were like $15 a pop.
Yeah. See, Lego Dimensions had the leg above games like Fortnite and all this stuff because they already had all of their licensing deals.
Yes.
Like it was like anything under the sun is in a Lego licensing deal. And so they could just throw it in there, where Fortnite now has like kind of a weird melting pot, where Lego has the Warner Brothers like begging for them. So I'll put it up there for you.
The only brands they were never able to get was Star Wars and Marvel.
That's so.
Those were the only two that were like ever
of Disney
missing.
Infinity.
I think, yeah, because
Yeah, that
Disney
makes
just
sense.
didn't want to play ball with another Toys to Life game because Disney Infinity was running at the same time
That makes
with
sense.
all the same characters.
I'll put
So,
Dimensions at A.
Dude,
I
it
won't
was
question you on
goated.
that.
That little like portal thing, I'm pretty sure I still have it somewhere. I think I sold the platform, but I kept the like portal build.
We
It was
still
such a
have-
cool concept.
We still have all our Skylanders at my parents' house, so we had like 150 of them. It was unhealthy.
I would
um,
love to do an episode about like Toys to Life and like deep diving the rise and fall
I would
of
love to
Toys
do
to
that.
Life.
I think that'd be so much fun.
That would go crazy.
I would show you my Skylander collection. Lego Marvel Avengers. Have you played this one?
I have. I want to say high B tier.
I will agree. I think
Oh,
this
I
game
thought-
is actually pretty fun. I
thought
think
you
this
were gonna
game
go
is
somewhere
actually
else
pretty
with that.
fun. No, it's not as good as Marvel superheroes. It's kind of like I feel like the gameplay of newer Lego games just got worse somehow.
Ugh,
They-
don't get
they
me
got-
started.
They got just like really easy and kind of like spoon feeding you the level, where like other games you had to I was actually like a puzzle and you had to kind of figure it out. But I think Lego Avengers is super fun. It's kind of like all the good parts of Marvel superheroes, but like updated, and like most of those updates are good, but some of them are kind of meh because it misses the charm, I would say.
Yeah, that's fair. I enjoyed it. Excuse me. I enjoyed it a lot because it started diving into like the MCU type stuff,
Yeah.
and I really liked that. And I think I ended up getting some DLC for it too.
I forgot
um,
about that.
Just
was
because
an
like
era.
the DLC was like, oh, Age of Ultron and like all that stuff because that's right
Yeah.
when the game came out.
That was peak. This was in the
So-
peak MCU time too, because it was like we were in the middle of like the Avengers. It was really
Yeah.
interesting.
The 3DS
good game.
version I never played. All right, Lego Star Wars: The Force Awakens.
Never played.
Never played.
Never played.
For as much as you gas up that movie, you have never played the Lego game. Fake
I didn't.
fan. Now's a
I
bad
didn't-
time to tell you that I 100%ed both the console and the 3DS version.
Where's it
Um,
landing?
I
I'm
think
sure
the
it's more-
console version,
It's probably more fun than the Skywalker
tier.
saga. Really?
but like bottom of A tier. Because I feel like, okay, I know we're going to talk about the Skywalker saga here in a bit. And I won't like give away too many of my thoughts, but I feel like
right.
The Force Awakens did the open world aspect a lot better than the Skywalker saga, and I think is
Yeah.
probably one of the better Lego Star Wars games. And they did a good job about not making it just about The Force Awakens. Like, of course, they brought in like your Darth Vaders and your Emperor Palpatines and like all that stuff. But also, it
Yeah.
was heavily focused on The Force Awakens, which led me to believe that at some point we were supposed to get, like, a Last Jedi game
Yeah.
and a, like, Rise of Skywalker game, and I wonder if all of that kind of just got tumbled into the Skywalker saga. Because
Yeah.
think about when they announced the Skywalker saga was, like, mid-2019. So that would have been like, okay,
Yeah.
well, we're working on this game now. And then it didn't come out until what? 2022.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was still in college when it came out. So yeah, I just think The Force Awakens did a lot of good things and obviously was good enough that I was like, yeah, let me 100% that. But I got it on 3DS first, which, again, staying in D tier because it's such a terrible experience.
That's so sad.
But I did 100% it on 3DS, and then later got an Xbox and played it again.
And you were like, oh, this is way better.
And I was like, oh, this is good. I got the DLC and everything. It was peak. What can I say?
I should probably play it because this was when we were like, okay, like Force Awakens, not bad. Like you have somewhere to go, and then it was like before we knew what was coming.
Did you know the trailer for The Force Awakens, like the final one, was released like 10 years ago this week?
Dear Lord,
that was 10 years ago. What do you mean The Force Awakens is 10 years old? That cannot.
Oh
no. That can't be right.
No.
I saw that and I was like, that can't be right.
Oh no.
That can't, dude.
I lived in Seattle when that.
What do you mean I was
out.
13? Like what?
Shoot, dude.
Now I'm 23 and getting married.
I was
Bro,
12.
What?
I was 12 when that movie came out.
That's so weird. Anyway.
I hate that. Why would you say that? Okay. Lego Ninjago the movie, the video game.
Top of C.
I watched my brother play this game, but I don't think that I played it.
My problem with this game is kind of similar to the Lego movie video game.
Yeah.
Where they took a weird decision on the art style and the game just never looked good. And it chugged on my Xbox One.
Yep.
Like, it was chugging on my Xbox One. And I was like, this Xbox One is like a year old. Like, it runs Battlefield just fine. So it was really an optimization thing for that game. But it was like, I don't know. They did a lot of cool stuff with the like upgrade system and like a skill tree and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Which set the groundwork for the Skywalker saga.
Unfortunately.
Well, okay, hold on. Skill trees inherently aren't bad.
No, they're not.
But we'll get there.
We'll get there.
So
Yeah,
I
can agree with
it's
that.
all right.
I can agree with that. Lego Marvel Superheroes 2.
Never played. Wanted to,
Never played. Lego The Incredibles.
Never played.
Never played. Lego
Wanted
DC
to.
Villains.
Never played.
Never played.
Right.
Star Wars 2 on DC.
On Game Boy Advance? Nope.
Yeah, on Game Boy Advance. Never played.
The Lego Movie 2, the video game.
Never played.
Never played, but if I had, it would go an F because it took everything bad about the Lego Movie video game and just made it worse.
Yikes.
Like, actually off. Okay, here we go.
The star of the show, baby. Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. Where are we placing this bad boy?
Where are we placing this bad boy? This bad boy.
Bad boy.
I feel like top of D is a little too like disingenuous.
I think that's rude to put it next to the DS games.
Yeah, because at least it's a complete experience. So
because I'm like maybe bottom of C.
So go over
C
with me
for
some of your problems with.
disappointing.
Go. How do you feel about this game?
C
Go
for
crazy.
completely disappointing. I think that a lot of the problems with this game were kind of that it should have been the best Lego game ever made. And it had the potential to be that and do that. And then it was a complete miss. It was just absolute miss. And I think a lot of that happened in... So I played this game on the Xbox One, and I enjoyed most of it. I thought the gameplay was kind of clunky. I thought it was weirdly hard to play. Not even in like a puzzle challenging way, but in like a this isn't fun way. I can't really explain why, but the gameplay was really clunky, and when I played through the first 6 movies, and I was like, this is fun, and then I got to the sequels, and I couldn't bring myself to do it anymore. I could not bring myself to keep playing. And I think that their open world was not very open. I thought the open world was kind of constraining. I don't think their collectibles were like kind of an awkward system that I didn't really understand. The character, like, they changed some of the fundamental things of Lego games that just didn't need to change. Like, they changed the system you do to switch what character you're using. Why? Like, why did we need to change that? And so I think I went into the Skywalker saga as a Star Wars fan and as a Lego fan, being ready to play like, oh my gosh, it's the Star Wars games that I grew up on, but it's optimized and it's new and it's exciting. And then I just got met with this really clunky, kind of boring game that I felt was incomplete, that I felt was not a good experience overall. And it was immensely disappointing, and maybe it wouldn't have been that if the expectations were lower, but I really feel like this could have been one of the best Lego games ever made, and it just completely missed.
So I agree with a lot of what you're saying. I think the controls felt weird. I played it on Switch, which was probably my first mistake.
Yeah.
Because it just ran like absolute dog. Like, it was not optimized well, and the problem was I think they developed the game with... So, I think the problem they ran into was, like, they started development in, like, 2017, 2018. Switch, brand new. Like, not in terms of tech, but in terms of just, like, oh, we can bring this game to Switch. And then it didn't come out until 2022. And at that point, they had started developing the game and prioritizing PS5 and Xbox Series X. And obviously, the Switch can't keep up with that. Like, as much as I love the Switch, that's a fact. So I think the Switch version ended up really getting hurt because of how the development cycle shifted. Yeah. And I think if they did even a Switch 2 version of the game that was a little more unlocked, and kind of fixed all of that, it would. And there, I think, can you fact check, do a Google search for me? Does the new Batman game have a date yet? Or is it just 2026? I can't remember if they gave us a specific release date or if it was just like, it's coming out next year.
This says just 2026 in general.
Okay. So the new Lego Batman game is coming to Switch 2 only. It is not coming to Switch, which means it'll have that same like next-gen type performance. And there was a booth at Tokyo Game Show that someone took a picture of that had, I think... Lego Jurassic World. Let me see if I can find it because I remember saving it for our news notes. It was like Lego. Where is it? Where are you?
Was it these games getting remastered?
Yeah, I sent it to you, but I don't remember how long ago I sent it to you.
It's okay.
But it was like, essentially all of the Lego games that are currently on Switch would seemingly be getting Switch 2 upgrades to incentivize you to buy the Switch 2 versions of these Lego games, which for me, I would do it. Like if they came out with a Switch 2 version of the Skywalker Saga, Harry Potter, like Lego Marvel superheroes, like absolutely, I'll be there.
Right.
But even then, I don't think that fixes the problems with the Skywalker Saga. Because my biggest issue and the thing I hated the most above I think the menus just suck.
Yeah.
Like the menus were so clunky to get from hub world. Because you have to go from like the map to the hub world to the episode select if you want to play a level. But then there's like hub worlds in that if you want to free roam, you have to go to a different area. Like it was just such a thing. And I hated the way they unlocked characters. They took away how red bricks worked, so you couldn't get like your stud multipliers and stuff. But the thing that frustrated me the most was how they changed the combat. Because they went from being a Lego game where you just like punch, or in Star Wars, lightsaber or blaster or whatever.
Right.
Which I think the blaster was a little less egregious
It was fine.
because it was still shooting, but you got like this little reticle that you could aim with a little better, and I think that was fine. But for anything outside of that, it all became combo based.
Yeah.
It was like do YYX or YYYX.
Right.
It felt like a Hyrule Warriors game.
Yeah.
Where you're now like trying to do oh my gosh, I'm losing my voice. It went from this like just what you would expect from a normal Lego game to now I'm expected to do all these combos. And sometimes the only way to defeat an enemy is to do said combos. And I can't just double jump ground slam and call it a day. So I think that in tandem with the skill tree and how they changed the force powers, I think just didn't work.
Yeah. And I think, like, I'm so sad because I'm not necessarily opposed to getting a Lego game that's more like, I don't want to say like a real game, but more like, it was more like Force Unleashed, like, kind of vibe. And I'm not opposed to that at all. It's more just like, it was executed so poorly to where the functions of the game were not playable in an enjoyable way. And then when you toss in like just the general like dislike of the sequel story, it made me hard. Like I couldn't overlook the bad things for the story anymore because I don't like the story wasn't good anymore because it got to the sequels. So,
which sucks because this game has the most robust selection of characters, and they added in DLC for like the Clone Wars, Ahsoka, the Mandalorian, like Andor, like all this stuff. And I was like, wow, you have such a good, robust category of selection of characters. I wish it was a better game.
Yeah. So it's like, can we just add this stuff to the complete saga? And then
I hated the way they did the hub worlds, jumping from episode to episode. Remember how, like, in the complete saga, it was like you were in the cantina and you went to all the different. This was like, open up your hologram hub world and pick which one you want. But then, like, it was really hard to get out of the levels, so you felt like you had to play the entire episode at once.
Yeah.
I hated that. That was awful.
Yeah. It was just really confusing. Like, I got lost for most of the time.
Speaking
Star
of
Wars 2 on the DS. Did you play that?
No.
Okay, never played.
Speaking
of the devil, Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga.
Anywhere but S tier? Like,
I'll keep it 100. You could flame me if you'd like. I'm okay to put it in A tier. Haters will say that this is S tier. And I'm going to say, look, this game is phenomenal. Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga is one of the best Lego games of all time. But everything that we praise, like Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, like there was this era of really charming, not necessarily like 100% compatible Lego games. They were great. But the Skywalker Saga sits just below that to where I can get a little frustrated because it doesn't necessarily run amazingly. And sometimes
it's an
the
Xbox
levels
360 game.
Right, and I don't expect that of it. But I think when that happens in Harry Potter, it happens in like a funny, charming way, where when Lego Star Wars does it, I feel it's more like, oh, I don't know what I'm supposed to do next. Like, I don't know what the next part of this level is supposed to look like. And that's kind of my disconnect. I also... Let me hear it.
No, I just hard disagree with you.
Really?
I feel like at the very least it's bottom of S. Like, I think this is legitimately the best Lego Star Wars game because it has obviously the best levels. But it's also like, when you think about the cultural collective of Lego games, Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga is the first game you go to.
Yeah.
When you think of Lego games, your mind instantly jumps to the Complete Saga. It does not instantly jump to Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings or Dimensions or anything else we've put up. It immediately jumps to the Complete Saga, and you think about the Yoda scream, the mini kit sound, the red bricks, like all that stuff, the frustratingness of the pod racing level from episode 1. Like,
true.
How hard that level was to beat. Like, that's what you think of when you think of Lego games. So I think even if it's not the greatest Lego game, I think just from that perspective alone, it would be incredibly disingenuous to not put this anywhere other than S tier.
Okay. I can agree with that. I can get behind that reasoning. Like, the cultural significance of the complete saga was pretty much what put Lego games on the map. And it was kind of like what made everybody want Lego games. So I will do that. I will put it in S tier.
You want to hear something crazy? Go with me here.
Yeah.
The DS version? A tier.
Really?
Right underneath it. Yeah.
Actually.
It's the only DS version that didn't feel like a completely different version of the game.
Oh.
Which is crazy.
Okay. Pop off. Did you play Lego Indiana Jones?
I played part of it as a demo on my uncle's Xbox 360, and I liked what I played.
Dude.
Women can jump higher.
I wanted an A tier.
Only Indiana Jones can use the whip, and only short people can go in the little things.
In the little holes. Yep. What else do I need to say? It's a little more. It's a little.
Where?
I'm
thinking bottom of A.
I'll say bottom of A. I think that's fair.
Okay.
Because it is kind of older. Like, it has some quirks that make, like, the gameplay a little difficult. But I think that, like, all the bones are really good. Lego Indiana Jones DS. Have you played that?
Nope.
Nope. Never played. Lego Battles.
Nope.
Lego Rock Band DS.
Nope. I know you've never played any of these because they're on DS.
Yep. Battles Ninjago.
Nope.
Okay. Lego Rock
Band.
Can I keep it 100?
If you say S tier, I'm vetoing it immediately.
I'm gonna go S tier for Lego Rock Band.
You can't. No. S tier is closed.
No.
S tier is closed.
No. Can I put it at the top of A?
You got to give me a pretty strong case.
You have to look. I'm gonna look up the set list for Lego Rock Band for you right now.
It's just Rock Band.
No, but it has one of the best set lists. A-Punk, the Accidentally in Love. That song played at my wedding. Okay, phenomenal. Breakout, the Foo Fighters, Check Yes Juliet, Crocodile Rock, Every Little Thing She Does Is Magic, Free Fallin', Ghostbusters, Girls and Boys, I Want You Back, The Jackson 5, Kung Fu Fighting, In Too Deep, Let's Dance, Life is a Highway. I could keep going.
I'm not hearing it. I'm not hearing anything other than bottom of A here.
So what? Song 2, Suddenly I See, Summer of 69, The Final Countdown, Tick Tick Boom, Walking on Sunshine, We Are the Champions, We Will Rock You, You Give Love a Bad Name. Just to name a few.
Nope.
Absolutely legendary set list.
Nope.
I will settle for A tier.
Yeah, bottom of A tier is what you'll settle for.
I will settle for bottom of A tier.
All right, Lego Friends, I'm assuming you haven't played.
Nope.
All right, last one.
Our final game,
Lego Worlds. Can I be so real?
Yeah.
Hard F tier.
I'm going to agree. Lego Worlds was horrifically disappointing. Like, bad. This is a bad game. So here's my thing. Lego Worlds was very clearly a response/rebuttal to the heights of Minecraft.
Yep. 100%.
And it was very clear that that's what it was. The problem is they tried to have a story that didn't work. But it was barely a story. The big push was the creative mode where you could build things out of Legos. Here's the problem. Why would I do that in a video game? Like, just go build with real Legos.
You know who did the Lego Worlds thing but infinitely better?
Who?
Fortnite.
Lego Fortnite.
Because think about it. 90% of the skins on Fortnite have Lego equivalents too.
Yep.
So all of your skins carry over. I've only played Lego Fortnite once. Just because it wasn't my particular cup of tea.
You're not going to go for it. But
yeah, I played it to try it, and I enjoyed the little bit I played.
Yeah.
But
listen, When I tell you, what year did Lego Worlds come out? Because
it was like 2018, 19? No, 19 was too late. I think it was 17 or 18.
Oh my gosh! Just tell me when it released it.
I'm trying to think about
2017.
Okay.
So
yeah.
in 2017, this
Same
game
year's
came out.
Battlefront 2. That's crazy.
Dude, R.I.P. Listen, I bought this game with my own money. I kid you not, in 2017, I bought Lego Worlds. I went to the store. I think it was a Target with my own money. I think it was left over from Christmas or my birthday or something. I pulled up to the store with a mission. I bought Lego Worlds, a 6-pack of root beer, and I was ready to have the best weekend of my life. Like, it was gonna rip. I was ready to do one of those, like, gaming weekends where you just, like, rotted on the couch all day. And I was so excited. And then I kept playing, and I was like, this is cool. And then about, like, a month later, like, playing on and off, because I was playing Battlefront, but I was playing that, and I was like, this game is not it. Like, at all.
It's not.
Like,
Ew.
this game is not fun. The UI was almost impossible to use. Like, almost impossible. The inventory system to find bricks, horrific.
Gross.
Absolutely terrible. Yeah, I don't know if you've had I assume you've had a similar experience since it's going
yeah, I played this game for about 20 minutes, said, ooh, that's disgusting. I'm going to go play Minecraft instead, and then never picked it up again.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah. It's bad. Like it was such a good idea. Like, I get it. It was kind of like, what if we do the open world thing, but what makes Lego games good was never like no one ever thought Lego Pirates of the Caribbean is so much fun. I just wish I could build whatever I wanted.
Right.
No one's ever thought that. And so I think it was definitely like a panic build.
No pun
to
intended.
put no pun intended. A panic build for freaking Minecraft, because it was just like, we need to rival Minecraft, so I don't know. F tier.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let me go over our list here.
Give me a little review of our full tier list.
In F tier, we have Lego Worlds and Lego Indiana Jones 2. The adventure continues. Specifically, the console version, not the DS version. In D tier, we have the all DS versions of Lego Lord of the Rings, Lego Star Wars 3, Lego Indiana Jones 2, Lego Jurassic World, and Lego Star Wars The Force Awakens. In C tier, we have Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga,
So sad.
Lego City Undercover, Lego Harry Potter years,
5 through
7, Lego The Hobbit, and the Lego Ninjago movie video game. In B tier, we have the Lego movie video game. Or, I'm sorry, it would be Lego, the Lego movie video game.
Uh-huh.
Lego Ninjago Shadow of Ronin, Lego Pirates of the Caribbean, and Lego Marvel Avengers. In A tier, we have Lego Rock Band, Lego Indiana Jones, Lego Star Wars The Force Awakens, Lego Marvel Superheroes, Lego Dimensions, Lego Star Wars 3, and the DS version of Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga. And in S tier, we have Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga, Lego Lord of the Rings, and Lego Harry Potter years 1 through 4. Now, as we wrap up here, Jackson, I want you to give me not a pitch, but just a thought as we head into, this new Lego Batman game and all of that with that coming out. Do you think we're on the upswing for Lego games, or do you think we're done? Like, we're down and out?
So, final thoughts. Based on the trailer for Lego Batman, I think it looks very, very hopeful. I think that it will live or die on the gameplay. And I think if the menu system is coherent and it is at least entertaining to play, then I'm gonna be into it because it's Lego. Batman's awesome. If it's just a good old-fashioned Lego game with levels and an open world and a ton of collectibles, and it's easy to play and it's not too complicated and they don't overthink it, it could be one of the best games of the year.
You know, I think that's very fair.
What do you think?
I'm hopeful that this game does well, and from the trailer I've seen, it looks like it will be a more like return to form, especially with the combat. But I think the combo combat works better with Lego Batman because it's all fist fighting. Right. It doesn't feel weird to do it with a sword. Like, it makes sense that you would try to do that. And there's all like these different things that I've seen in the trailer that you can do. So I'm hopeful that it spells a return to form for Lego games, and you know, they try to come back. I don't think they'll do another Star Wars game for a while. I don't think they need to.
Yeah, I agree.
Just because they just did the Skywalker saga. I'm trying to think what they could do. What could they do after, like, Batman? What would, like, their next Lego game be? Because it feels a little irrelevant and out of season to do another Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Like, what?
That's hard because we're not introducing any new franchises for Lego to work with. And so part of me, and this is scary, I almost wonder if Lego should. Now, they could do another Ninjago game, and I'd be interested. But I think that Lego has some incredible IP of their own, even in just, like, Lego City, Lego Creator, Lego, you know, their pirate stuff from the 80s and the castle stuff from the 80s. Like, I think I would love to see a really, really solid Lego game that was not connected to an IP, but that was just building off of some of their more classic sets that they're known for.
You know what I want?
What? Let me hear it.
It may never happen, but if it did, it would be so cool. And that is a Lego Legend of Zelda game.
That would go crazy.
I feel like those two things go together so well.
Yeah, no, that
and
would
you could
work.
get like a spin-off, like kind of like the Hyrule Warriors games where it doesn't have to be canon, and that's how you can bring in all these different characters. Or you could do like a Lego Legend of Zelda, kind of like the complete saga, where it brings all of these different things together and you can play through the narrative of Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Skyward Sword, Twilight Princess. Like, you can go through all of these different things, but in Lego form. And I think that would just go
that would be so much fun.
Insanely well. But that's just me. I know Nintendo's really like cautious with their IP and what they let people do, and I don't know if they'd ever outsource like Zelda like that.
But I say with that Lego a lot.
They have, and I say that
let's not act like Lego's not also really protective of their stuff.
No, they are, but I think I say that Nintendo would never sub out Zelda like that, but then we got Cadence of Hyrule back in 2019, and that was a completely, like, they did not develop that. They essentially gave over the rights of the IP and kind of supervised the project. But that was really cool. So maybe we will get a Zelda game. I don't know.
Who's to say?
I would say a Lego Mario Kart, but I feel like that's just...
It's kind of a recipe
pointless,
for disaster.
Kind of irrelevant.
I wouldn't be opposed to a Lego racing game. Like, they've tried it before.
They have.
I almost wonder it never works. I almost wonder if like we need. I almost wonder if we need like a Lego like battle royale game that's like meant to be silly. You know, kind of like everyone's like, that sounds just like Lego Fortnite, which is like, duh, it's a thing. But like, if we could just do like Lego battles, because that's what everyone does with their Legos is they battle. So if you did like Lego battles, like as a game where you could like be in armies and like fight, and it was like a strategy game, I think it'd be really, really cool.
They have a game like that on Apple Arcade.
But
here's what I'll say. I don't mean to be harsh and shut you down, but like battle royale as a trend needs to die. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
we've got too many battle royale games.
I mean, I agree, but like Lego could. I mean, you could put a Lego on a Lego could make a brick game, and I think it was cool. Like, I just love Legos.
Do you think the future of Lego games then might be just like remastering and HDing old games?
I really hope
like
not.
Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, the complete saga, Indiana Jones. Like,
I really hope not. I think that that's just a perpetuation of like a remake culture.
I mean, it is, but where else do they go? Like,
I think that there is more interesting stuff to do. I'm just kind of like, I would rather they stay silent over trying to redo some other stuff. Because the thing is, like, these old Lego games, like, you know, you could fix all of the quirks in the complete saga, but would it still be the complete saga?
I guess that's a good point.
So, I don't know. I think that usually, like, when you remaster older games like that, you're kind of like if the medium is the message, then like you're retranslating it in a way that's making it different.
Right.
And so
I guess that's fair.
That's kind of where I'm at. That's where I land. I'm hoping that they can explore something new that maybe doesn't have to be tied to an IP. But I don't know if that's possible in 2025. So
yeah, because I feel like Lego as a brand,
they're very tied.
They're very IP based now. It's very rare to see a good non-IP based Lego set.
Right.
So
I mean, their creator sets have been really good.
I just feel like they lean into the IPs too much. Like, you walk in the
They do
Lego
a lot.
aisle and it's all Star Wars, Harry Potter, Nintendo, Minecraft. Like, I don't know.
Right. I agree.
So it seems like we either get some really cool, interesting stuff, or Batman is it,
Or we
and
don't.
that's the era of. I've seen some people say they might just do DC games for now because like this game is very like Batman, like legacy, and they might do like Superman next, and then Wonder Woman, and then hopefully by then we'll be far enough out that they could do another Star Wars game, another like Lord of the Rings game. Honestly, I could see them pulling off a Lord of the Rings game, maybe in the same vein as like the complete saga, where they're like,
I think so.
It's the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit and Rings of Power and the anime movie they did last year, like kind of bringing all of that together for one Lego game, and hopefully doing it better.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I guess we'll just have to wait and see.
I think if you're planning to get it, we will hopefully be able to give a solid review of the new Lego Batman game. And if you like Lego content and you want more stuff like this, we kind of started on Legos. This was kind of like where it all kind of began for us. So we always love talking about Legos. And so if you like that kind of stuff, please let us know in the comments down below so we can keep making content that you enjoy. Unless you have anything else to add, I think it's time to wrap it up. Guys, thank you so much for watching today on the Nerdiest Podcast, where we get to rank all our favorite Lego games and also get to congratulate Nick on his new engagement. We are so happy for you and so excited to hear the updates as they continue to roll out. But without further ado, thank you so much for watching this episode of the Nerdiest Podcast. If you have anything to add, drop a comment down below. There's probably a question if you're on Spotify. Leave a comment. YouTube, leave a comment. Subscribe on YouTube. Leave us 5 stars. All the links are in the description down below. We have merch on the nerdiestpodcast.com. All our personal links are down there too. Thank you so much for listening to the show. We will see you in the next episode. But until then, bye.